Come here, my child. Leave your town behind and join me in the forest. Hello, young one. What a pleasure to see you out and about this wonderful night. Don't you know how to greet an old friend? Oh, I've known you since you were a child, though I haven't seen you in years. It's understandable that you don't remember. Nobody really likes to talk about me in your town. Speaking of which, I must know, have you ever even heard of a rat before? No reason, just wondering. It is known far and wide that your town's farms have quite bountiful harvests with nothing ruined or stolen by vermin. What a stroke of luck for your people that there are no such rodents to be found. I suppose your mayor thanks your local cat population, does he? That's quite a few cats you have, and such adorable names. I wonder, how many cats do your neighbours have? An outrageous amount, I'd wager. As I suspected, your neighbours seem uniquely scared of rats. How silly. Well, you are rather defensive of them. Do they treat you well? Well, it sounds like you get babied by your entire town. It must be rough. Everyone's much older. It seems like you've no one your own age to talk to. I can make that happen, if you wish to see others your own age. Not yet. In due time, my precious one. I still have some questions for you about your town. It's been so long since I visited. I want to hear about everything. You understand, don't you? I see that you're wobbling slightly. Shall I sit down? Aye, come this way. There's a stump over you may rest on. So how did your leg end up like this? A childhood injury. What a shame. That's odd. Usually parents would be sad if their child was injured. Thinking of it as a blessing. How strange. It's interesting what parents will be thankful for. Now I must know. How much of the world have you seen? Do you even know this forest? Travelling alone can be very unsafe. Your parents are wise to insist that you always have a companion, even if it is just to walk around town. Ah, you don't even get to leave your house often. Then this might be a great adventure for you. It's very good that I'm here, though. Otherwise, you'd be here all alone in this forest. You could call me a protector of sorts. That's not very nice. Protectors can wear pied clothing. Colourful. Pied means colourful. It seems your parents didn't teach vocabulary nor manners. That's the thing about apologies. They're always too late to prevent harm to the other person. Well, if you're so concerned about who I am, why don't I introduce myself? I'm known by many names. Some call me the Rat Catcher. Some call me the Pied Piper. My enemies call me the Devil in Pied Clothing. Familiar. Wonderful. I was hoping you'd eventually remember me. I don't blame you. It's only natural you'd forget something nobody in town would dare discuss around you. I can tell you the whole story if you need a refresher. Comfortable? Once upon a time, there was a town absolutely plagued by rats. Babes were being bitten in their cribs, crops being ravaged, and illness reigned. The mayor, in desperation, offered 10 bags of gold to whomever could stop the scourge. One day, a man came to town who offered to get rid of all the vermin if he received a bounty. The mayor agreed. The man played his pipes and the rats followed him. They travelled to the town streets, through the forest, and into the river where they all drowned. The town celebrated, being rid of their misfortune. However, the mayor reneged on their deal, only offering 5 gold pieces instead of the 10 bags of gold. The town did nothing to rectify this situation, so the man picked up his pipes yet again, and for their greed, drew their children out of the town. Of course not, darling. I did not lead them to the river. I took them to a wonderful land of sweets and warm sun, with no parents to keep you hidden away in your room. I didn't know about you for a good long while, since you were never in good enough shape to follow me. However, once you got older and your parents let you out of the house ever so often, I caught wind of your town's small victory. Even now, as you are nearly an adult, you're looked at with love by the townsfolk who lost their own children due to their greed. Shh, shh. Don't worry, I didn't mean to forget about you. However, as I said before, apologies are far too late to prevent the other person from coming to harm. I'm sorry that in my haste to exact revenge, I'd left you behind to be imprisoned in your home. Now follow the music, my child. Stop resisting, dear. Don't you miss your friends? Your little brother? Don't you hate being alone in this town? Just take a walk with me. There we are. Come along, dear. Let's take a dip in the river.